Hello and welcome to your Thursday morning live. Coming up on the show, it's a multi-million-pound industry, but are vitamins worth the hype and the money?
Well, today we're turning our attention to these bears that claim to help keep your hair healthy. We're super proud of you, Gav. First up today, it's only mid-November, but whether you like it or not, Christmas is on the agenda. The government is discussing whether to ease restrictions to let us celebrate the big day with our loved ones. And if the rumours are true, we could be given 5 days with our families.
There you go. I'm missing a hug. I've never hugged you. I've never hugged Zand.
No.
We've never touched.
We're never touched.
I bet you get good hugs, by the way.
It was one of the first things they taught me.
Even though we might be allowed to be together at Christmas, she's thinking maybe not because my dad's vulnerable. Why would we do that to him for the sake of what could be a couple of months? And that's what's difficult now, isn't it? There might be rules, but we're thinking about what's safe for our loved ones.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's difficult, though, telling people to get Christmas into March. And that's quite difficult. Well, lots to think about. For the past 5 years, Claude Litton has been Lord Sugar's right-hand man, offering business advice to some of Britain's biggest apprentices. And he's certainly not one to mince his words.
I want to turn over.
That's a point, isn't it? People are kind of facing that prospect of having to retrain. What would your advice be on that?
Look, I think you've got to look positively at everything. They wouldn't have otherwise.
I mean, we mentioned that there are being lots of redundancies, people being laid off at the moment. You know, if you are out there looking for a job, how can you make yourself stand out?
Sure.
That's good advice. I was listening to that going, yeah, I need to do all of these things.
Yeah.
Claude, I know The Apprentice was cancelled this year, or postponed, I should say, to next.
Now, it's always a battle in our house. The amount of time that my youngest spends on her screen.
Yes.
Brand new research shows 82% of parents say their children's screen time increased this year. So I am certainly not alone. Figures out this week show that 1 in 5 adults have been struggling with depression during the pandemic. Dr. Zand is here. Listen, Zand, like so many people at the moment, and there's so many other illnesses and it's a real worry that if it isn't COVID, you shouldn't be going to your GP with it. And that isn't the case, is it?
I completely...
Do you think because obviously we're in lockdown, people's boundaries, like work, life boundaries, are kind of going out of the window? Is that an issue?
Definitely. On DIY, it's got something for everyone.
And as regular viewers know, it's fantastically presented by Martel, Dion and Martin. But in a moment, we'll be exclusively announcing 2 new faces joining the show. And before we reveal who they are, here's a taster of what's coming up today.
That's not your average.
Caution, Jackie Joseph! Hey! What a pleasure! Congratulations on the new gig. Jackie, was it hard to keep it a secret?
Is one of those shows, though, isn't it? It's just brilliant. Now, Jackie, you've said that you're the noisy one and Tommy is the practical one. Is that true? And what are you both hoping to bring to the show?
It's a bit.
And Tommy, that's been your life on Ground Force and beyond. Are you looking forward to getting stuck into this new season? I'm with Carrie.
Yeah. I'm not
Just do the diet.
Yeah, me too. Right, Zand. So, since filming, Sugar Bear Hair has now increased the amount of biotin ever so slightly, and will that make a difference?
It's hard today, Sand.
Thank
so
you.
it's a bit of a treat. Tonight, BBC 2, 6:30. Also, we'll be chatting to Shirley Ballas on the show as well. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you,
See a bit later on.
darling.
Thank you. Also tonight on BBC One at 8 p.m, there's an incredible DIY SOS. And tomorrow, we'll have an update on how life has changed.
Escape to the country.
We'll see you then.
See you later. Get to training.